Hello, Dad. This is Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey podcast. And today's topic is this: a look of pride. Let's do it.
Hi, my name's Nico, and you're listening to my dad, Jay Warren. This is the Dadhood Journey podcast. Thanks for listening. Pretty good. Now can we listen to it?
Yep. All right, Dad. So this weekend, I got a glimpse of what it looks like, and even more importantly, what it feels like when your son looks at you and has pride in his eyes, and he's proud of you, and he's just stoked on you. I loved it. Now, I can't say that I've never seen that before. I know my son loves me, and he likes things that I do and everything, but this really went over the top. We were in the backyard, and the kids were playing, the neighbor girls were over playing, and they were a little rowdy, and I was having to go out there a bunch to kind of quell some things. So I decided that I would just sit in the backyard on the couch out there and just be there, hang out. So it's kind of a continued presence rather than them kind of running away with things and me having to come back there and interject and leave and come back and interrupt. So I grabbed my guitar and just decided to play a little bit, and I was tuning it and doing things. And so a couple of days ago, I heard for the first time this Maroon 5 song, Memories, and I just freaking loved it. And when I find a song that I just really love, I run it into the ground. I listen to it over and over and over and over again. And this one was pretty simple, finger picking style. So I decided to try and learn how to play it because I loved it so much. And I'm not an awesome guitar player by any means, but I know tablature enough, and I can look things up and learn the chords and learn the strumming patterns. And I'm not a great singer by any means, but I can carry a tune, and I just love messing around with it. And I haven't played guitar in years. I have a guitar. I've been playing since college. I just haven't played in a long, long, long time. But one of the things I did this year was I had my guitar fixed up and restrung it and lowered the action on it so that it was easier to play and more fun to play. And so I picked it back up again. Kind of one of the things I did in this rebuilding year. But anyway, so I'm singing this song, and like I said before, when I listen to a song like this that I love, I play it over and over again, and I was playing it a ton these last couple of days, so Nico's heard it a lot, and he loves this song. But he never heard me play it because I started learning it the days that he was with his mom. So I started playing the thing. He's like, "Dad, that's that song." I'm like, "I know. I just started learning to play it. I'm trying to figure it out." He's like, "That's great." So he runs inside. I'm like, "All right, thought it was done with." He grabs his iPad and he wants to film it. So I'm pretty self-conscious about that, but I was like, "All right, fine, whatever." So he films a portion of it. And I only did a couple lines of it, not the whole song by any means. And then he stopped, and on the coffee table in front of the couch in the outside, there were all their toys they were playing with and everything. And he's like, "I got to move all this stuff out of the way because it's messing up the picture, and we're gonna reshoot it." So he moves all this stuff. He's totally framing the shot and everything like that. And the girls are getting involved in arranging it. And then I sung one stanza of it, and he pressed the button and he put it down, and he just had this smile on his face "Oh my gosh, that was so cool," and so cool that my dad was singing. And so he wanted to watch the video, so he pushes play on it, and just him watching it, and he was kind of dancing around a little bit and everything. He was just he was proud, and he was stoked on me, and it made me feel so good. I could see how addicting that would be. And it's not that I'm gonna keep playing music and trying to get him to have that reaction again. I think that was in a moment thing, and because it's it looked like it was on the iPad where he watches stuff either on Netflix or iTunes or YouTube. He's like, we should put this up on YouTube. I'm like, no, that is not going anywhere but on your iPad. That's not going out there. I'll talk about it like I'm talking about now on this podcast, but I'm not putting that up anywhere. But it was a really great feeling. So Dad, like, I wasn't doing that to impress him. I wasn't doing it for any other reason than just me messing around and something I love doing. But it's something that, because I haven't played in a number of years, he hasn't really seen me do much of. And it was new and it was different and it was something that he really enjoyed. And so there's got to be something, Dad, that you like doing, love doing, haven't done in a long time, that if you were to do again around your kids, that it might impress them because they never knew that Dad could ... right? You know, like me messing around in the garage doing woodworking projects and, oh my gosh, Dad, you built that? Wow, I want to build something. Or, oh my gosh, Dad, I didn't know you like play guitar like that. Like, do that again. Or I want to learn how to do it. And it's not even about exposing them to get them to do the things that you like to do. But I do think one, obviously, like, my ego was super stroked that my kid was impressed by me and proud of me and looked at me with that pride in his eyes. But it really warmed my heart, and it was coming from something that I haven't done in a while that I do enjoy. I'm decent at. I'm not good at. I'm not like a budding singer-songwriter or anything like that, but I like playing guitar, and it was something we could share in. And so I think what was really reflected was I was just doing something that I enjoy, and it wasn't anything more than that, and it seemed like cool to him. And there's probably other things that I've done that are like that for me that I enjoy doing. I'm semi-good at. It's a cool hobby and everything, but it doesn't strike him as something that he's like super stoked on me for. But that moment was just really touching, and it was really exciting and validating that, you know, he obviously loves me and, you know, thinks well of me, but it was just so obvious, like, in that look. And yes, I have the video to look back on to remind me of what it looked like, him behind the iPad. Like, I'm sitting outside playing guitar, looking at him, and he's got his big iPad with that big old blue, like, protector thing so it doesn't break because he's a kid, and it's just right in front of his head. Which is funny to me. And I did take a video on my phone of him watching the video that next time, and that was sweet. But really what's burned into my memory is that look on his face. And if you've seen that look from one of your kids' face, you know how heartwarming and how giddy that can make you. It's really amazing. And in this case, and I think it could be true for you too, Dad, is that it comes from us doing the things that we love doing and we feel excited for doing's sake, or it's just something there, rather than trying to put on a show or trying to impress or anything like that. And when our kids catch us doing something like that, I think it takes them by surprise, and it can, you know, make them look at you differently. I think it was special, and I'm sure there's things that you could be doing as well. So until the next time, Dad, take good care of yourself and take good care of your family, and we'll connect on the next episode.
Thanks for listening to that episode. Guess what? My dad just formed a new thing. It's called a Slack group.
What's that?
I don't know. But you can find more about it and join if you go to thedadhoodjourney.com. See you there. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.